The hardest part of midlife is not aging, it's becoming someone new in a life built for who you used to be. Most people think midlife feels strange, confusing, or heavy because of age, or because something is not wrong, or because they should have it all figured out by now. But here's the truth. Midlife feels like a crisis only when you don't understand the identity shift happening. The identity shift happening underneath. There is an identity transition in midlife that almost that we talk a little about, yet everyone feels it. There comes a moment There comes a moment when the role you've played for years, the version of you people know, the identity you've lived in starts to feel unfamiliar. Unfamiliar, tight, outdated, and strangely disconnected from who you are inside. Your question you question everything, not because you're lost, but because something inside you is waking up. Let me know if it's you in the comments. It can look, let me tell you what this looks like in your real life. It might looks like in your real life. Maybe you notice you don't relate to situation the same way anymore. The things that used to excite you don't. And the things that used to drain you now feel unbearable. Or you suddenly feel restless, not for adventure. Restless not for adventure, but for authenticity. Or you look at your life and think, I built all of this. So why does it not feel like me anymore? Is that you? These are not random midlife emotions. These, they are not random. They are the symptoms of an identity shedding its old layers so your next identity can finally come forward. Here is, let me know what do you think in the comments. Because you're not losing yourself in midlife. You're not. No. You're meeting the real you for the first time. The real you in this new chapter. The identity you built in your 20s, 30s, even 40s was shaped by survival, responsibility, stability, and social expectation. But the identity emerging now in midlife is shaped by truth, alignment, desire, and your deeper values. That shift is not comfortable, but it is the honest one. It's the honest shift. And honesty is the beginning for clarity. It's the first step to clarity. Let me know what do you think in the comments. Let me, once a client told me, Salma, I feel like I'm watching myself outgrow my own life. Literally, she used these words, outgrow my own life. But she didn't say it with panic. She said it with awareness. So I asked her, what part of you is growing faster than your life? Her answer didn't come immediately, but when it did, everything clicked. Everything. She wasn't confused. She was evolving. Her identity was updating, and her life simply hadn't caught up yet. That's it. Let me know what do you think in the comments. And check these 3 simple actions to navigate the identity shift no one, almost no one talks about in midlife. One, notice the moment of mismatch. Pay attention to when your inner world no longer matches what you're doing. The conversations, the routine, the choice, the role. These mismatches are messages, literally messages. To ask the present self question: what feels true for me now? Now. Not what used to be true, not what others expect, not what past you wanted. This reconnects you with the identity emerging inside you. 3. Make one micro choice your new identity would make. One micro choice. We always start small. A boundary, a different morning start, a new interest, a changed reaction, a small shift in how you show up. Identity becomes real through aligned action. This is it. This is the identity shift no one talks about in midlife. It isn't a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. It's not losing yourself, it's becoming yourself. It's you putting your momentum in motion, literally, because you're not who you were. And what is exactly the point? What, what is exactly the point? To know what is exactly the point, check in the description the Midlife Momentum audit. It's a self-audit, simple exercises I prepared for you. You can take them for free. Enjoy!